kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. And an alley to run. And he'll take.
That's the way. Kill. Easy, opposite. 11. Tighten up.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, Elliott. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. It's Patrick Robinson there on the stop. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Check, 47. Hey, D-line, let's get in there now. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Hey, watch this one.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Check nickel. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check. Kill. Kill.
Breeze now on 1st down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Michael Thomas, who turned 26 in March, now the league's highest-paid wideout, signing a 5-year, $100 million extension in late July that will run through 2024.
He's the highest-paid non-quarterback ever, though we know as far as these things go, that could change quickly in the league, but still a huge contract for him and deserved. 125 catches last year, led the NFL, 5th highest total.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
After the sack on 1st down, Breeze. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Ready. Young lady.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They're going to run the jet sweep. It's Cobb with it. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Ready, 95-56, 95-56. Hey, kill. Check.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
You ready to 36.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Opposite. X3. 218, chop.
First and goal
Watch the
at
whip.
the 2-yard line.
Switch. Hey, easy.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Touchdown, Cowboys! Amari Cooper, 84 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Well, there's no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, And they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stalled out here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten ugly. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Five.
Check mine. Watch 55. Ricky. Mark 55.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And his throw here's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it's going to be 2nd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Breeze. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
You're good. That's 4. Ready. 21. Go.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
Go, D. Let's go. Kill. Hey, turn it up. You gonna try it.
To throw, it's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Watch twins. Back.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And his throw is incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's Breeze to throw. And that will be incomplete as well. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
By 56.
Hey, two.
Prescott from the gun. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready. Yellow waiting. 55. Here we go. Kill.
Come on, QB, come on. Kill.
Over. Here we go, 21.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's third down.
Kill.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 56 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here we go, 46.
So that'll back him up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
We want it. Come to my work. Here we go, 46. Under. 56. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 56. 26.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. Moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
54, 56 to Mark, boy, 56. Hey, kill. 47. Hayward. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Hey, kill. 47. 56. Run.
Here's Prescott. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eli Apple. Cooper was the target there. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Throwing now is Breeze. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again. And now it's second down. Well, we got a second. We remind you that the Madden Championship Series is back and better than ever. August 30th through September 1st, you can watch the top match. He's got it at the 15. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So, two thoughts come to mind. One, get some oxygen. Fill up your lungs a little bit. And number two, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush. Don't slow them down.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Bound to lose one.
Hey, easy.
55 is Mike, guys, 55. Get your swerve off.
5-1.
50.
Now on second and 16. Breeze looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Back near his goal line, it's Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Elliott. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7. From the 35 on second down, Prescott. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, let's bring it. Here we go, kill. Let's bring it.
On first and 10, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safe. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long. This looks like a free play for Prescott. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still third and long.
56, Mike, 56.
Go, get out there.
56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike. Focus, defense, focus.
Gun. Under.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. You got nothing to that.
47.
56. 26.
Now Prescott. He wants it all for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
After the made field goal, Marr back out there to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Hey, easy. Easy.
To throw is Breeze. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Hey, let go.
Check 55, Mike.
Here we go.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. What's the run?
13.
They're running it.
Hey, easy.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
I'm going to
A final shot before half for Breeze. And he finds Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Breeze now on first down. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Earlier, we mentioned the Madden Classic Championship. We also want to remind you that registration is underway for the opportunity to represent your favorite NFL club in the Madden NFL Club Championship. 32 of the best Madden competitors in the world will face off in the Club Championship final live from the EA Broadcast Center in December. Register today for a chance to take home a piece of the largest prize pool in MCS history. Folks, over $700,000. Visit MaddenChampionship.com maddenelite.com/compete by October 7th and receive a free Team Elite fantasy pack. That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Elliott. And down inside the 15 he goes. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
Mike 27. Tackles. Watch safety creep. Watch it. Safety's creeping.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Mike 56. Let's go, D. 56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike. Wild Bill. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And that will force a turnover on downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Check. Check 13. Check 13. Sammy. Switch. Sammy. Hey, easy. Buzz. Be ready. 6 guys. Check.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
55. Mike 55.
Hey, easy.
Watch the run.
Smooth.
Mike 55.
Here we go.
Tighten down. There you go. Mike 55. Check 55.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back? And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15. Yard line.
There we go. Then we're going to 52. Go. Go. 25. Check 25. 26.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. Switch. Hey. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. You know they'd love nothing more than to get a 3-and-out here after having the interception.
And it also tells you a little bit about how they feel about their leader, right? Their quarterback throws an interception in the previous series. They're trying to help him out here with a big stand.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Check. There we go. Kill. 5. All day. 26.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2.
You ready? 26.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Ready.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Here's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Breeze now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
At the 49-yard line.
Check, 47. Exit.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They go to Elliott again. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, 43 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Saints take over.
Let's go.
First and 10
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Looking to throw again on second down. Breeze.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. From the gun on third down, Breeze. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Hey, Zoo.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. I'm coming.
The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. And Ginn's got it. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. He's going to look deep down the field. And now here is another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
Breeze now on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
53.
Now Breeze again. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, orbit.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the return stops at the 39-yard.